Hey, batter, swing! Yeah! Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Terror Zone. You're probably wondering of why I am wearing this Yankees hat today. Well, this will be telling the dark origins of a Disney short we all know and love, and is called Casey at Bat. One of the many shorts that came out on Make My Music is the next one we'll be talking about today, which is a very popular one. Of course, in case you guys don't know what Casey at Bat is about, I will tell you a brief little story about it. It is about this player named Casey, who is a popular baseball player. And it comes down to a point where the story is telling us that the team is at their last end of the rope, where they are losing a lot of scores. And it's up to Casey to make a big score to make them win the final pitch. But unfortunately, at the end, as spoiler alert, he misses his chance and literally does a strike and loses the game. That's what's been told in the Disney version anyway. But let's see how this changes from the Disney version to other versions as we discuss Casey at Bat. And now, here is the real story. Casey at Bat was originally a poem written. And many versions have been told throughout the story. There has been a Disney version. There's also been an Animaniacs version as well, with different iterations depending on which one you listen to. And Wacko playing as the titular character Casey at Bat. There's many different versions of what happened. Some saying with Casey at Bat actually scoring, and some where he actually just loses. There's also been a sequel to the Disney version where he gets daughters, and they play baseball together, which is a very fun cartoon. I highly recommend it. Anyway, according to the Disney version, Casey as a character is basically does good for a long time and then gets bad later on with bad luck. Like him wishing to have a boy instead of having, lots of daughters. And also dreaming to score at bat instead of him, striking out. And then in some versions, there are times where he actually hits the final shot. So we don't really know what really happened. So let's see the original version. And it actually distinguishes from the Disney version to other versions as well. The story is pretty much the same, with the story being told as a short poem. It appears that it starts off with the score being 9-4, with people betting on Casey to win. Also, his former person who has been betting the money off with, I guess back then they were betting off who was going to win and who was not. He was trying to win a lot of money to make Casey win. So when he stepped to the plate and misses, everybody was distraught. And his former, what happened was, when he heard he missed, he decided to lie about the whole thing, saying that he made a fake mistake, and made the fact that he did score that day. Anyway, it's very similar to the Disney version, only having some minor changes, like having the people betting on Casey. Instead, in the cartoon, they're just there cheering for him, as they're waiting for him to pitch, and knowing that he's going to win. Well, unexpectedly, that is. Anyway, so also at the end where the former makes it a fake newspaper of about him losing. Instead, he says that he wins, which making a lot of the other poems making interesting how he wins in some of the versions. In fact, there's no clear answer to put here if he actually lost or win. But to me, I think he mostly lost, and it just is lie that he actually won. So there's many different endings of how it all works out. So anyway, with the newspaper and the Disney version being that he lost, it's pretty much very similar, only with minor changes, with the ending being that they said that they won, when really he lost, in the lying in the newspaper. And them, betting on if he won or not. So that's pretty much all the changes we have for this poem in particular. It's meant to be a short poem, so it's not going to be much, and not much of a story to tell. So I'm sorry that this one is not too much of a story to tell, but at least you're able to get to learn the actual history of what Casey at Bat was like as a story and a short poem as well. Anyway, that's the end of Casey at Bat and the story. And I'll see you next time to tell you more stories that happens next in the Disney versions. And I'll see you later. Bye.